So today I'm going to talk about your normal keypad prepaid meter. We call it okay, we use the hexing one. It's a single phase meter. So basically, this is the most popular meter that we do sell. Obviously, Property Wallet is now new, so or the smart property wallet, so people are only now starting to get used to it. But your keypad prepaid meter, it's obviously your most popular. People are putting them in student accommodations. You're building a granny flat, or you're building some rooms behind your house. Those are the type of meters you put in. They put them in smaller blocks of flats as well, and it's your very popular meter. Now, the thing is that we are selling that one under 500 Rand. You do get people that do try and sell them for cheaper. You always just need to know what happens if you're not happy with their services. A lot of the guys have these terms and conditions that one isn't aware of, and then after it you have to pay to move it, which ends up costing you much more. Now, these meters, how we operate is every month you get a statement, you get your money, and you compare the two. Now, if you are frustrated for some other reason and you're not getting your money from the supplier, or you're just getting the runaround when it comes to questions that you're asking and you're not happy with the answers, it's very easy. You can change and move on to another supplier or another vendor. And what that we call those the KCT numbers. So let's just say you're sitting in Gauteng and you're not happy with the service that you're getting. You can then actually make contact with us and say to us, look, we want to bring over these meters. You eventually make contact with your supplier, and we use them KCT numbers, and then eventually you can transfer your meter. So you can transfer your meters wherever you are in the country. We do operate nationwide, so that's the way we operate. Now, how it should work is you should be getting your money every month, should be getting a statement, and that's the way that we operate. Now, for some other reason, if you cannot get hold of your supplier or your vendor, and they're just giving you the constant runaround, it's a very easy thing. You just replace the meter. They're under 500 Rand, and that. I like the Afrikaans expression where they say goedkoop is duurkoop. So I'm always very in two minds when meters are very cheap. I like to read the fine print, why they're so cheap, and just to get to understand it. So we always say to people, if you're not happy, just these are your options. You can move it over to another vendor like ourselves, or you can just replace the meter. Any electrician, qualified electrician, can install these meters anywhere. You order them, you put them in, and you need to be getting feedback from your supplier that is supplying you with information, registering your meter, your vendor. You need to constantly be getting some sort of documentation of how much is being spent, how much money, so that you can compare it. It is the most popular meter at the moment. But once again, if for some other reason you are not happy with your vendor, give us a call, send us an email. Let's see how we can help you. And at the end of the day, remember that service doesn't stop once you've purchased the product.